Okay. After my rant, let's go ahead and get started with today's collective. So we're going to be using the Golden Art Nouveau, but I'm going to be using these two to kind of set the tone. Since it is definitely going to be a love reading today, since it's Friday, the day of Venus, we're going to be using these two to set the tone for the reading, okay? So let's see. We're going to be doing masculine and feminine. Actually, no. I just got it. It's not telling me to do masculine and feminine. I'm going to do one row for like the whole situation, okay? Give me a row for the whole situation between these lovers. Oh, entrapment. Okay, pregnancy, money, heartstrings. All right. Synchronicities. Okay. Come together, reconciliation, spiritual union, soul contract. Nightlife, gamble, take a risk, Vegas. Wow, unconditional, genuine, certain love. Focused, eyes for you, fascinated, watching. Last one. Legal, court paperwork filed. Interesting. Okay. Let's use the Hidden Truth Oracle. Hold on, let me push these further up so we have a little bit more room. Because I put the camera pretty close to the table so that you guys could see the cards as clearly as possible. But I don't want to block out everything else, you know? Okay. So with the Hidden Truth Oracle, what are the additional messages we want to get for this couple we're about to read? What are they not saying to each other? Oh, I wish I had treated you better. Okay. I wish things could be different. I knew exactly what I was doing. Oh boy. I wish I could share my good news with you. I feel you even though we are apart. I replay our conversations over and over. Whew, I love you. Interesting. Okie dokie. So let's start the actual reading. Let's see what's happening with this couple we're reading. All right, so let's start. Give me a first set, please. Queen of Swords. The Moon. Ten of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. With the Lovers. So this feels like a choice. There's two queens, and then there's the Lovers, which indicate a choice. Now, interestingly enough, I did see the entrapment, which could indicate somebody was caught up in a relationship where their partner maybe got pregnant, but it did come with entrapment, which means it was deliberate. And yet there's somebody else that they feel this synchronicity with, that they want to come together. They feel unconditional love for them. but it would be a risk. So we have a Queen of Swords, the Moon card, Ten of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So somebody here with the Ten of Pentacles, they have stability. They have a family that they're building. I'm going to clarify the queens because I don't know which one is which. Who's the Queen of Swords in this scenario? Who's the Queen of Swords in this scenario? Okay. I'm gonna take a guess and say this is the wife, or this is the person that got pregnant. Because we have Ten of Wands, which indicates a lot of responsibility. We have the Eight of Swords, which somebody feels trapped. Six of Pentacles, which indicates that she needs somebody's generosity to live. She needs somebody's help financially. And Queen of Pentacles, which means that, this, I don't know why I'm getting she didn't show up reversed, but you know how the Queen of Pentacles can be somebody who thinks only of monetary gain. Not always are they this way, but here, because of what came up, I'm going to say this is the person that got pregnant. Thinking of, they're Seven Pentacles overall, the Six and the Queen. They're trying to form some sort of long-term investment with the masculine. So therefore, they are now his responsibility. Clarify Queen of Wands. Who's the Queen of Wands? Eight of Wands. Knight of Wands. The Emperor. Eight of Cups. So I'm going to say that this Emperor maybe met these two queens around the same time, or was maybe dating one and then met the other. It wasn't very serious. Let me put it that way. Their connection to the Queen of Swords wasn't very serious until they got pregnant. Because they still had time to meet this Queen of Wands, flirt with her, fall in love with her, feel passionately about her, turn into an emperor for her, one to protect and provide and be her partner. And yet with the Eight of Cups, they had to walk away because somebody else over here got pregnant. Or it doesn't even have to be that. Something about, it doesn't even have to be a full-blown pregnancy, but, we're going to say it's something like that. Either way, they had some sort of responsibility. But because we have the entrapment pregnancy, I'm going to say that's it for now, unless it changes. Because for others, entrapment can mean many things, right? It doesn't have to be pregnancy. But with the Moon card, they did not see that coming. And honestly, with the Moon card, it could also mean that they never told the Queen of Wands. Because the Moon card can be very secretive. So let's see. Next set. We get the Seven of Wands, the Knight of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Wands. Overall energy, Nine of Pentacles. So this comes after the Queen of Wands. So I'm going to say that after the Queen of Wands, I still think there's things she doesn't know because the Moon card is there. There's a lot that's hidden from her. And remember, we have I wish I could share my good news with you. So there's things that are not being told to her. Seven of Wands. After the Queen of Wands, I'm going to say she blocked whoever this is. She blocked them out of her life. She stayed single. She saw them as somebody who basically played with her. Like she sees them as somebody who maybe just loved the idea of love, even though here we clearly see they did love her. But because of their actions, she sees it as no, they don't. Again, Two of Swords indicates she doesn't know all the facts, though. But again, I wouldn't say it's her fault. I'm just going to say not everything was told to her. So she's just going to go on about her life. Let's see. What was she told? Let's see if we can get that from tarot. What was this Queen of Wands told? Nine of Wands, Ace of Wands, Seven of Swords, Two of Cups, Two of Wands. Wow. So she was told, I have a choice. Two of Cups, Two of Wands. I have a choice between you and Queen of Swords, and I don't want you. I feel passion for the Queen of Swords. I feel love for the Queen of Swords. That's what I'm going to choose. Seven of Swords says that's a lie, but she didn't know that. So what else can she do? This is kind of like, no wonder she sees this person like, wow, I'm over here thinking that they love me, because when somebody loves you, you feel it, you know? Well, most of the time you can feel it. And I was over here thinking, so the whole time they were just creating an illusion. They didn't actually love me. But of course she doesn't know everything that's actually happening. These stories get on my nerves. Like, what? Why? But, you know, they are somebody's stories, so I guess somebody needs to hear confirmation. And I'm sorry if you went through that, because this is annoying. Somebody not being truthful is just one of the worst. I don't know, that just irks the hell out of me when people are half-truthing their way through life. Like, grow some balls and say the truth, okay? Annoying. Let's scoot this over a little bit. I think one of the worst things in life somebody can be is a coward. And not saying the full truth indicates cowardice to me. So, we all know how I feel about that. Next set. Okay, so we've got the Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, a Strength card, and the Three of Wands, with the Ace of Cups. So I feel like today's story is mostly going to be about this Queen of Wands. For now. That could change. As the story progresses, that could change. But for now, this is strong Leo energy. Could also be Aries, Sagittarius. This air energy could be Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Of course, since we're going to use the whole deck, all the energies are going to come out. But we'll see. We'll see. This night could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. So, this queen, when she met this person with the Ace of Cups, she really thought that this was the love of a lifetime. She thought she had found her person. She thought that, you know, the universe had opened up and bestowed a heavenly divine love on her. But she's like, but I was wrong. That was a lie. This person never felt that for me, and their actions showed me. So with the Three of Pentacles, remember I said she blocked this person. She moved on with her life. I feel like she started building something. Maybe she started building a business. Maybe she went back to school because this is learning. Maybe she went back to teaching if she was a teacher. But with the Hanged Man, it's like she just put her life, her love life, on hold. Like that's not what she wanted to focus on right now. With the Strength card, she had to, the Lion energy, again, Leo energy, but the Leo energy represents our ego, right? It's the sun. So I feel like she felt like she had to rebuild her ego. Her pride had been hurt, right? Her dignity had been hurt because she had been made to feel like something that got tossed aside wasn't good enough. So she has to, the reason she's putting her love life on hold is because she feels like she has to rebuild, and that could be what she's rebuilding here. She has to rebuild her pride, her dignity, so that she can look forward to a better future tomorrow. Okay. So let's see. Any additional information on this line? Queen of Pentacles, Two of Wands, King of Pentacles, the Magician, Eight of Cups, and the Chariot. Oh, wow. Interesting. Looks like Tarot's feeding the drama today. I'm over here thinking it's going to give me some message about the Queen of Wands. And it's like, no, let me explain something. These two came together. The King and Queen of Pentacles came together. But even their body language, look. She's looking straight at the artist. And the King is looking over here. He made his choice, yes. He went for the Queen of Pentacles. But the one was the Queen of Wands. She's the one that the King of Pentacles considers the one. She had everything. She had the brains, the beauty, the intuition, the emotional capacity. She had everything. And they had to walk away from her. So with the Chariot, it indicates that what she doesn't know is the huge amount of willpower it took to be able to walk away from her. I don't know if that would make her happy. I don't know if that would make her feel better, because I think what any person wants is someone who does not have the ability to walk away from them, no matter what. But this person seems to think that this is what they need to do, and that's what they need to do. We can't force people to do what we want, right? They choose. Next set. The Magician again. Eight of Wands. Ten of Wands. Two of Cups. Okay. With the Empress. Well, of course. Why is it this king felt she was the full package? Because she is the motherfucking full package. She is all four queens in one. Oh, look at this. She transformed them. Being near her, because here's the thing. The Empress is a gravitational pull. She has her own gravitational pull like a fucking planet, okay? She becomes a little... People around her become her orbiters. She can't help it. That's who she is, right? She has a whole solar system. She is the sun. So when people step near a gravitational pull like this, they have to change. You can't stay the same around the Empress. Her energy won't allow it. She automatically starts transforming you. At a DNA level, you start changing. So they felt that. They fell in love with her. But, you know, back at the farm, they had just knocked somebody up. So I know that's a really crude way to put it, but I can't help it. That's just what came to mind. Um, but they really felt like she was everything. She had the full package because she is. And the thing is, they want to communicate with her. But remember, she has them. I don't know if this is like a literal block, like maybe she blocked their number, or she laid boundaries like don't come near me, don't ever talk to me again. Whatever it is, they feel like there's some obstruction, but it's causing them a lot of burden to not be able to talk to her, because she brought a lot of like healing energy into their life. But see, let's address this here. This is selfish. This is selfish as hell. And I'm going to explain why. If you have already chosen someone else, you're already married to somebody else, you made a commitment to somebody else, and yet you're like, I want to be in touch with her because I like her energy. So you just want to take from her. You want her to keep changing you. You want her to keep transforming you. And you're going to give her what? Nothing. Exactly. Selfish. So, I'm already pissed at this King of Pentacles, which he only showed up as a King of Pentacles in the clarifiers, but it showed commitment, right? He's committed to somebody else. So what's he doing over here, trying to act like he can approach the Empress? The audacity. I mean, who would treat an Empress that way? Think about it. An Empress. Are you going to put her in a third party? Act like she's the other woman? Oh, no. Additional information for this line. Oh, okay. Oh. Wow. So, this person has a plan, okay? They're focused on her. They're like, yes, I have a family. Yes, I chose to do that. Yes, I lied to you because somebody else needed my financial support. But all that aside, she's still his focus. That giant pentacle is still his focus. Two of Cups came out twice because this person is in love with her. So with the Knight of Pentacles, they're thinking, okay, further down the road, I'm going to be her emperor. I will never forget her. There will be a lot of things that they put on pause in their life, because one day they're going to come right back in like the actual emperor to match her. Like, okay, this is also kind of weird. It seems romantic, but let's be real, it's kind of weird because it indicates that they're hoping she stays single this whole time. So she's just not supposed to live her life. And then if she gets married, they're going to be sitting here feeling betrayed. Like, oh, here I was making plans for us. Well, you already made plans with somebody else, though. You already chose somebody else. So this is not you don't ask the Empress to sit around waiting for you like this is a doctor's office. That's not how this works. Ay, ay, ay. Next set. Four of Pentacles. The Chariot. King of Cups. King of Swords. With the Nine of Cups. Are they about to set themselves free? Because let me tell you something, that's the only way that would work. The only way you can come towards the Empress if you're like, okay, that might be where the legal paperwork filed thing came up. Because they are focused on her, right? That's how the focus card came out. But the legal card also came out. So let's say they filed legal paperwork. They're like, okay, I'm going to pay child support. I'm going to make sure this person is fully taken care of. But I need to be with my Empress. That's the only way that would work. Because it's not like she would ask them to not take care of their child. With the Four of Pentacles, though, they may be, I feel like they're really concerned. They're really concerned about losing some of their wealth. Like they feel like maybe the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords would sue them or something. So with the Chariot, they're really focused on the Empress, though. That's where their focus is at, their heart. Their mind is there too. Like she's just consuming everything in their day. Let's see additional information about this line. See, the Four of Pentacles showed up again, this time with the Two of Pentacles. Okay. So with the Hermit energy, she's become their guiding light, right? She's become the thing that they make decisions up against. Like if they're going to take a job, they're going to think, is this going to leave me enough time to be able to, once I can talk to the Empress, would it leave me enough time to be able to spend time with her? If they're going to buy a house, whatever they do, she's become the counterbalance to their decisions. They take decisions based off of what would accommodate the Empress. With the Strength card, they definitely feel like there's this, the Strength card is just beautiful in my opinion, because it's the Empress that's tamed this beast, right? This person might have felt like there was like a wildness in them that she, through love, has tamed. And it wasn't even intentional. It's, again, once you get near an Empress, things just happen without her even meaning to. It's just who she is. Star. Like I said, the Hermit uses the star to guide itself. The Hermit is searching for the star. They found her. So with the Four of Pentacles, there's two different meanings to this. One, they don't want to let her go. They don't want to lose her. Two, they are worried. Like, I feel like maybe they're worried they don't have enough finances to support an Empress. But here's the thing. Although that's kind of cute because it's like they're in the energy of like, I need to treat her like divinity. I need to treat her like this. And I might not have enough money for that. An Empress isn't going to judge a person off of that. Because an Empress has her own abundance. She has her own prosperity. And although she's grateful, you treat her like a goddess, means you approach her with an offering, things like that. She's going to think that's cute, but she doesn't require that. What she wants is somebody in integrity. What she wants is somebody emotionally available. What she wants is somebody who's mature, who knows how to build. That's what she's going to require from someone. She doesn't want somebody who's utterly focused on money. She doesn't need to be financially supported. So their worry about money is more about what they want to give her, but it's not completely necessary. Oh, I almost dropped that one. So let's put these up here. But I will say this person is preparing on all levels to come and meet her. Their heart is open. They already know who they want. Their mind is very clear. They know who, how, and when, and where, and why. Next set. We have the Ten of Cups. The Five of Cups. Wow. Three of Swords. Six of Pentacles. And the Ten of Swords. So, there are going to be people affected by this, right? The Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords is this person the most, I think. Even though she didn't come out here, she really thought she could have, like, maybe this person is an emperor. Because to her, they were everything. She was so happy. See, I don't know. This is going to sound, I'm not trying to shit on the Queen of Swords, but this is the energy I'm getting, okay? So you better not be making nasty comments in the comment section. I hate it when people start with like, oh my God, too much lady bashing today. There's no such thing. I'm telling a story, okay? If somebody behaves a certain way, then they're going to get bashed. That's all. So I'm going to bash this a little bit because I feel like I'm getting this energy of like she thought she had bagged this one. You know, men or women are not trophies that you hunt down. A person is not something you hunt down. And I'm getting the energy of like, that's how this Queen of Swords approached it. She thought she had bagged herself a nice emperor that could support her financially, that could take care of her. And so now she's sitting here feeling betrayed. But look at what she's being betrayed over. This is what's hurting her. That's why I'm saying it. It's not just emotional. She didn't show up as a Queen of Cups. She's not in love with this person. She thought this was happiness because she had somebody to financially support her. This is what she's feeling the loss over, not even the person. She's feeling betrayed because that money's that's how she sees it. She sees it like the money, the person that she saw ATM written on their forehead, they're going somewhere else. Her heart is broken because she's losing, and she's not, because this person's still going to financially support her, but not fully, as in if they give her child support, she may still have to work. And now on top of it, she has a child to take care of. But this is why you shouldn't be trying to trap people with pregnancies. It's stupid. Now your child's going to suffer. Five of Cups. There's a lot of grief, sorrow, disappointment, because she really thought she had this in the bag. Ay, ay, ay. Additional information about this line. Ace of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Yeah. The World card. Yep. Ten of Swords and the World card is putting an end to something. Ending a cycle. So this king, because, you know, he's only showed up as an emperor in the clarifiers, not in the actual spread, even though this is the emperor, but we'll see. I don't know if he's passed the test yet. This king is going to be honest with the Queen of Swords. They're going to tell her, you are going to be a priority. I am going to be taking care of you. I'm going to make sure you have everything you need. But the person I want to invest in is the person I love. And as much as it pains me to say this, but you're not the person I love. Ooh, that's going to be a blow. But again, it's not an emotional blow. She acts like it is. But these are swords. Only this one is sorrow. But it's over money. It's not over the person. That's why I'm like, I don't even feel sorry for her. Not really. Because this feels like somebody who, you know, is the type of person that thinks that, you know, men are meant to pay the bills. They're meant to financially support you. And that's what when she thinks of husband, she thinks of somebody to take care of you. She does not think of, you know, somebody that gives you companionship, somebody that gives you love. No, she thinks of bill payer, ATM, money provider. That is not what a husband is. Next set. Hermit again. Ace of Cups. Ooh, titties. The World card. And Queen of Cups. There you go. That's their queen. The Nine of Pentacles. So far, the Empress has stayed single. Because this could have happened very quickly. It's not like I don't see years and years passing by. I feel like they made this decision, then they realized, oh no, this is the wrong decision. Why did I do this? I need to clarify this real quick. So, with the Hermit, this means that they did take time to think about it though. Now, the Hermit is a major arcana, so it could have taken them 3 to 6 months to think about this and really come to the conclusion of, I'm unhappy because the person I love, honestly, with the World card, they could have been in a different part of the world. Or it could just feel like, you know, they were restricted from being close to her because they had made a different choice. So that's who they want to, they see it like, wow, the divine really put this Empress in my path, handed her to me on a silver platter, and I went somewhere else. So they're realizing that. They're realizing this is their match. This is the person, I mean, they're both showing up in King and Queen of Cups energy. There was mutual love, unconditional, genuine love. So she's still single, and they're like, yeah, I'm not about to miss this shit. Additional information about this line. Uh-huh. Wow. Okay. Maybe they are an emperor. They're showing up in the Chariot again. And maybe here's the thing. Again, the Wheel of Fortune says there's no such thing as a coincidence, right? Everything happens for a reason. Divine timing is always at play. So, if divine timing is always at play, whatever it is that happened, it could have been that this emperor had a soul contract with whoever the Queen of Swords was to create a child in this lifetime. And that was it. That was the only thing they were supposed to do together and then come apart. Because they're turning into an emperor. Like, this had to happen this way for them to turn into an emperor and be like, no, this is my Empress. Seven of Pentacles, because it's like they took a really deep look at what they were investing their life in, what they were nurturing, what they were tending. And every time they think of the Empress, their heart just overflows with love. And now there's regret. If you notice, there's, I wish I had treated you better. I wish things could be different. I wish I could share my good news for you. Like, there's so many regrets. I wish. There's regret over lying to her, over not being honest with her. And so part of their choice, like, they made that choice willingly. That's why I knew exactly what I was doing here. Because they knew that if they lied to her, she would forget them faster. And they thought that they were doing her a favor. They weren't doing themselves a favor, though, because now that they're coming to her, she's gonna be like, I don't believe you. That's what she's gonna be like. Because there is a fated, destined connection here. And she felt it and they felt it, but they ignored it. They disregarded it. And now the Empress feels disrespected. She feels thrown aside. And that's not the way you treat an Empress. And they know this, which is why I wish I had treated you better as the first energy that came out. Ay. These cheering. Okay. Next set. We've got the Page of Wands. The Sun card. Judgment and Knight of Wands. With the Ten of Swords. Oh, I see. So remember how one of the cards said, I wish I could share my good news with you? The good news that they want to share with her is that they're setting themselves free. The thing is that she doesn't even know that they were trapped, right? Because again, they lied to her. So that's what they want to tell her. The pages represent messages. They represent good news. Even though this one, I'm going to be real, this one looks kind of creepy. I don't know why. He looks kind of creepy. He looks like some evil villain from a movie. I don't know. Regardless, the pages represent good news, especially with the sun here. They are happy. They are joyful. They feel divinely guided to her. Like they want to, if it was back in the times where people rode horses, which we all wish that time come. I wish that time came back. They want to jump on their steed and run straight to their empress, because they're putting an end. Well, if I want, it could be taking some time. Like maybe that Queen of Swords is fighting them, but they're definitely putting an end to it, because they already know that's not where they want to be. This already sounds like a lot of drama. This sounds messy. I'm just going to say it. It sounds messy. And maybe that's why they haven't really contacted the Empress yet. Because if you truly value an Empress, this is not the type of thing you bring to her doorstep. You don't bring this mess, this drama to her doorstep. You clear the mess first. You deal with it, sort it out, and then you come to her doorstep. So, yeah, I think that this is a good plan. Don't drag her into it. Additional information about this line. Okay. Here's what I'm getting with this. And I've said it before. You have to be very careful. When people give you advice, you have to be careful that they're not projecting. You have to be careful and make sure that where this person's advice is coming from. Okay? So let me give you an example. Me and my analogies, right? Let's say that there's a person that's been, they come from maybe a third world country. They've been in a lot of war. They've been in a lot of situations where they were starving. They've been in situations where they had no medical care. And then a friend of theirs has the opportunity to marry a doctor who is wealthy. So they'll take care of them, right? And the friend decides, I don't want to marry this doctor. He's cold. He can be so cruel sometimes. I'm afraid he might be abusive in the future. I don't think this is a good idea. The friend who was from a third world country, who went through all this suffering, is going to tell that person, you're crazy. Because what they value is security. What they value is wealth. What they value, it's not about wealth. It's not about the money. It's about the stability that comes with it. That you'll be able to eat freely. You'll be able to rest. You won't have someone trying to take away your stuff. So they will give advice basing it on their history. They're going to project their worries and their concerns onto that person. Does that make sense? So people give advice, and I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. I know it sounds like irrelevant, but it will. A lot of people give advice based on what they went through, the things that affected them. And the reason I'm saying that is because I feel like this emperor is getting pressure from family. 10 of Pentacles here. They're accusing them of being impulsive, which is why the Knight of Wands has shown up twice. They're telling them you're being impulsive. Get your priorities straight. You need to raise your child. They're saying if she really cares about you, she'll be there at the end of this. And now there's hesitation. 2 of Pentacles, 2 of Swords are like, wait a minute, should I? Am I doing the wrong thing? So whoever it is that's putting this pressure, it feels like a masculine. And maybe this masculine never had their father in their life. So to them, the cardinal sin is to watch somebody divorce the mother of their child. Or, they might not have even been married. To them, the cardinal sin is that person not being in that person's life. So to him, if you're unhappy, suck it up. You want to be with someone else? Too bad. You made a baby, that's your focus, because that's their trauma. Does that make sense? So, I'm saying all that to say that this is causing hesitation now. Now they're not sure. Yes, she's still their star. Yes, they still want to go to her. They want to share the good news that they're trying to end this. But now there's hesitation. They're getting guilt tripped and they're falling for it. At least for this moment. We'll see if it lingers. But for now, they are feeling guilty. They are feeling like, oh man, am I doing the wrong thing? Next set. Knight of Swords. Seven of Pentacles. The Star. Because I feel like they're filling this person's head with a lot of doubt. Four of Swords. See? 5 swords, 4 and the Knight. They're filling this person's head with a lot of doubt. And to be honest, they did kind of fuck up, right? Because they lied to the Empress. That person that's giving this person advice, the family member, they may know that they lied to the Empress. And they're saying, how do you know she'll even forgive you? How do you know she's still your star? She's still the star to you, but you may not be relevant to her anymore. Why don't you go have a conversation with her first? So I feel like this person, see, this is going to get messy because now they're coming in, rushing in to have a conversation because they need answers, which of course is already setting the wrong tone. Because remember, they lied to her. They pushed her aside, discarded her like she was nothing. They chose someone else, and now they're rushing in to demand answers from her. Am I still important to you? What the fuck do you think you're going to get with that? Just think about it. Let's be adults for a second and think things through. How do you think the Empress is going to react to that? The disrespect, really. 7 of Pentacles, because it's like they're going to come in after they've gotten this janky ass advice. They're going to come in almost demanding, like, are you worth my investment? Like, bitch, excuse me? She has no idea what's happening. And they're just going to come in demanding these things. They want transparency from her. They want honesty from her when they have not been giving that. That's why the 5 swords are here. They're about to fuck themselves up further. Ay, ay, ay. Because she's over here focusing on healing from the hurt that they put her through. She's focusing on building. And they're going to come in with their raggedy ass asking her, do you still care about me? Tell me now. Tell me, are you worth my investment? Like, excuse me? Peasant? Oh, clarify this further. This is going to go badly. I'm already telling you this is going to go badly. 10 of Cups. Knight of Wands. 3 of Cups. Nine of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, now the doubts are creeping in. Now they're starting to feel bad for the Queen of Swords. I think she may have been another person that was like, but you're going to leave me all alone. I'm going to be all abandoned, raising my child, when we could have a happy family together. I know you don't love me, but we're at least good friends. Think about how embarrassing it's going to be for me. Like, it's really a lot of guilt tripping. It's a lot. So because, oh man. I don't even know where to start. Because they made a shitty decision to begin with. Now they're dealing with the consequences. And now they're going to come to the Empress demanding answers that she doesn't honestly have to give, because they never were honest with her. They weren't honest about how they felt about her. They weren't honest about why they were leaving her. They weren't honest about what is fucking going on in their life. Because let me tell you something. If you see somebody as a partner, you value them as your partner, you share those things with them. There's no such thing as, oh, I was trying to protect you. No. That's a lame-ass excuse. Anybody that uses that excuse, if I was trying to protect you, it means that they don't think you're strong enough to handle the truth. And I promise you, the Empress is strong enough to handle the truth. This is not somebody you need to protect from the truth. Yep, 4 of Cups. I figured. I knew that wasn't going to go well. 9 of Cups. Ace of Pentacles. And 8 of Pentacles. Overall energy, Justice card. Yeah. I mean, let's be real. What did they expect? It's like they expected her to know everything that was happening and respond accordingly. But they haven't told her jack shit about what's happening. So, 4 of Cups, they're sitting here feeling rejected. Let's ask about that first. So I have a feeling I know why, but clarify 4 of Cups. Why are they feeling rejected? King of Wands, the Magician, 9 of Pentacles, one more. Two of Pentacles, yep. 6 of Swords, they communicated with her. But here's the thing. Because she doesn't know what's happening, the only thing that it came across like to her, because you have to, be discerning, use her perspective to see the situation. She sees them as somebody who's with somebody else, possibly living with somebody else. By now, she may have heard of the pregnancy. And then this person still has the audacity to want to form something with her who's single. She's like, so you're juggling me. You think I'm going to be your side hoe? You think I'm going to be the other woman? Yeah, that's a no. That's a big fat no. She's going to do what's right. Remember, she's all 4 queens in one. So she has high morals and ethics. So now they're sitting here feeling rejected, because they were thinking that they were going to offer her something substantial and that she was just going to jump at it. Like she knows. Like this whole time she knows that they've loved her. This whole time they know that it was the pregnancy that pulled them away. They haven't told her any of this. They haven't explained any of it. Oh, additional information for this line. I can't. The World, 7 of Swords. I just said that. The Chariot. So they really think that they're coming in all fired up. They're gonna persuade her that they are a good choice. But with the World card, this is a lesson for them. This is a lesson because with the 7 of Swords, they still have not learned to communicate. It's almost, in fact, the 7 of Swords shows up because it's almost like they're testing her. They haven't communicated with her. She knows nothing about what's going on, but they're coming in all fired up, strategically asking her questions. So they don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to show their heart. They want to catch her exposing her heart, and then they'll tell her. That is dishonorable. They are not they are not honoring her or themselves. And therefore, look at that. Justice card with the 10 of Swords. Yeah, she's about to say, no, thank you. No. We're going to leave that where it died. You made your selection. You have your partner now. I suggest you go work on that and leave me alone. And they're going to be all in their feelings because they're going to be hurt. They're going to feel like, here I was thinking you were my wish granted. I was going to give you a solid offer. I was willing to work on us, and you reject me. But did they explain anything to her? No. This is clear proof to me that they're not an emperor. Because an emperor, and they showed up with the King of Swords, but they clearly don't know how to use that fucking sword. Because swords are communication, and the King of Swords should be the zenith of that suit. They should be professionals at communication. So I've given this analogy before, but I'm gonna explain it further. Let's say that this is somebody who is, I don't know, they're trying to make something meaningful, right? So maybe they, I'm trying to think of what, let's say that there's a certain candy, right, that she likes, and it reminds her of home. It reminds her of her country. Maybe she's from a foreign country. And so they go and they spend hours and hours trying to learn how to make this candy. They don't tell her that, though. All they do is they hand her this little package with half-burnt candy because that's all they could produce. That was the best they could do. Of course, she doesn't know that they made it because they never told her that. So when she tastes it, she's going to be like, ooh, whatever shop you got it from, I think they burned it a little bit, but thank you for getting me the candy. She's not going to know the hours and hours of work that went into that. And they might feel offended, but did they tell her? No, because if they had told her, I'm sure she wouldn't have even mentioned it, because the gesture would have been more important than the flavor. But because she thinks it comes from a shop, she's feeling free to criticize it a little bit because, where it came from. So this is what I mean when I say you can't expect people to react a certain way when you don't explain things to them. Communication is so important. Finances and lack of communication are the main reasons a lot of relationships fall apart. Not being on the same page financially and not being on the same page with communication. It ruins everything else. It ruins the sex. It ruins the harmony. It ruins the unity. It ruins the bond. So whoever this motherfucker is, he needs to learn to communicate. Okay? All right. I'm going to stop part 1 here. If you have already subscribed, I'll see you on the other side. And if you have not subscribed and you appreciate this part, please make sure to react, comment, share, send stars. That shows me you appreciate my time and energy. And I love all of you. Bye-bye.